What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Cato.
I'm Spence Breland.
This is our reaction to the PlayStation meeting that happened today on September 7th. This is Gaming Treehouse. Go to gamingtreehouse.com. Email us your questions at gamingtreehouse.business@gmail.com. And listen to our various podcasts. Well, one podcast in reactions on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Plus, or Google Play Store.
Sometimes
and
YouTube.
Maybe YouTube. And basically all the places.
And you find us on Twitter at Game Treehouse.
Yes. And Walt, I'm guessing, didn't send you the money yet.
Nope, still hasn't.
God damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna have to just ask you to give me your address. I'm just gonna mail you the money. It'll get there faster.
Or set yourself up a PayPal account.
I know. I've just always been so against PayPal. I don't know why.
I love PayPal.
I've just always had a thing against eBay. I can't. I don't know. I've never used eBay once.
I've made so much money off eBay. So.
It's crazy.
Yep.
But
jumping into the news.
Moving on. We all know about the PS4 Slim. We're gonna get that out of the way.
Yep.
September 15th, 2016, $300. You know the drill. You saw the unboxing video. If you're listening to this, you watched the unboxing video. I'm just throwing it up there. So, that's what it is. It comes with a fancy new DualShock 4 with a light bar on the front and Bluetooth.
Yep.
Cool.
See, I don't know if I like the whole light bar on the top of the controller.
Yeah, it's such a baby change. It's like, why would I even get this? It's good. I don't even like the light bar to begin with. No. So I guess it makes sense for VR, but oh wait, that's another thing I have to spend money on. Oh shit. But
that's October.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on that. But
I'm still debating.
Did you pre-order it?
Yeah, I got it pre-ordered.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Speaking of pre-orders, which me and Spencer put our pre-orders down, and I was clenching myself as I clicked to the pre-order button. PS4 Pro. The Neo is real. It's called the PlayStation 4 Pro.
What did you think it's going to be named? Because I thought it was going to be like PS4K.
That's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
It blew my mind.
I didn't see the Pro coming. Coming out November 10th, 2016. This year. A year before Scorpio. $400.
Yep. Not a bad price. I was expecting it to be more.
Seeing this price chart, yen is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like
44,900. Dude, lower yen a little bit. We get it. It's like we're not math geniuses.
How am I going to carry all this yen?
Oh my god!
It's insane.
Anyway, it looks like two PS4 Slims stacked on top of each other. Kind of looks like a staircase.
The ugliest PlayStation console I've ever seen.
I'm not going to go that far. I think the original PS3 is uglier.
It was fat, but it didn't look like a staircase.
I don't really care about what the console looks like. I just care about the size. That's the only thing I care about. Yeah. It's all right, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. It's not ugly. It's not good. It doesn't do anything for me.
I just don't understand that extra slit. That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around.
I don't understand either. They could have just made it solid.
Yep.
Maybe they thought it looked good. I don't know.
Who knows?
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
But it's real, and I'm going to read IGN's report on it so we get all the details on it.
Go ahead.
The PlayStation 4 Neo is the PlayStation 4 Pro. Sony revealed today at the PlayStation's press conference, and the system is currently available for pre-order and on Amazon.
Ooh.
I pre-ordered it, and so did Spencer.
Yep.
Sony's Andrew House said that the PS4 Pro will, quote, stand alongside and complement the original PS4, end quote, with its 4K and HDR capabilities. The same game discs and downloads will run on your PS4 and PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro has a booted CPU clock rate and 1 terabyte hard drive, and more than double the power of the PS4 GPU, which is the teraflops things that I don't understand. And this quote from Mark Cerny. We're providing a number of mechanisms for easily transferring your game library and entitlements from the standard model to the new console, says Mark Cerny. The following titles will have HDR and 4K support. Spider-Man, For Honor, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Days Gone, Watch Dogs 2, Farpoint, which is a VR game, Horizon Zero Dawn, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, FIFA 17, Battlefield 1, Mass Effect Andromeda, Dishonored 2, Final Fantasy 15. Additionally, a new Netflix app with 600 hours of 4K content, including Marvel's Luke Cage, will be available at launch. And YouTube is also developing an app for the PS4 Pro that supports 4K content. Every PS4, well, completely different.
Yep.
Every standard PS4 will be getting HDR compatible, be HDR and 4K compatible with a firmware update next week. So that's what it says. The double the GPU, it has 4.2 teraflops.
So what does that mean, Nick?
What that means is that it can run stuff
a
like
lot
frame
better.
rate double, a little more than double what your PS4 can.
Yep.
Which I originally thought was a big deal, and apparently it's not to people. I get what I see for this is I'm seeing people saying this isn't for me because I don't have a 4K TV. The other thing I feel like we should add is if you have just a 1080p TV, this does boost your quality as well. Just obviously not as much as if you have 4K or an HDR.
Well, heck, you'll get better frame rate. Things will load quicker, and
Exactly.
hopefully draw distances and stuff will be a lot better.
So I'm probably going to keep my pre-order on that, but
we'll see.
We'll see what happens. This also... So, what's your initial thought of this?
I was going into this conference with my hopes and dreams a lot higher than what they delivered on. I was thinking PS4 Neo. I was thinking more along the lines of Xbox Scorpio. It was not that. It's more of an incremental upgrade. And I mean, it's great and all, but it's not what I was expecting, and I'm not sure how quick on it I'm going to jump on. I got my pre-order in just so I can have 2 months to decide, but we'll see.
With me, I was originally cool with it in the group chat, and all you guys were just going crazy. I didn't know if you were just being like haters or something.
No.
But it looks good. I personally think that double the GPU strength is a little more than just an incremental upgrade. Just to me. I don't know. Again, I don't know any of the lingo.
I
don't know what teraflops and gigahertz and all that crap. And AMD, Jaguar, Core, Intel processors.
All
I don't
those
know that
nerd terms, yeah.
I don't know that is. I'm not a PC guy.
But I mean, if it was, you could develop PS4 Pro specific games, then I could see how developers could take use of it. But being they still got to develop for the PS4 as well is going to hold that back.
Yes, which means probably more delays.
Yeah.
For everything. But the same time, speaking on this, because I'm about to wrap this up into a Scorpio discussion as well. Okay. But to finish off, I don't know, getting all the information out, knowing what it is, I'm not as excited as I was before. It felt a little lackluster. But at the same time, what were we expecting? Yeah. This is what all the rumors have been since day one.
To me, this shouldn't have been a live streamed event. It should have been more of a press briefing just for the press, and then let them do the previews and everything.
Yes, and this right here, I think the PS4 Pro and the Scorpio shows that these companies are going in two different directions.
Yes, a lot
which is
different
a good
directions.
Thing. I want to be clear. This is a good thing.
Yeah, for gamers.
Because we got Nintendo that's a different direction. We got Sony that's a different direction. We got Microsoft different direction. So, PS4 Pro, Mark Cerny came out and said, quote, PS4 Pro is not the start of a new console generation, nor is it a console that's going to blur the lines between generations.
Which Microsoft has repeatedly said about Scorpio is going to blur the lines between generations.
This fits into what I've been saying. I think Scorpio is like a brand new system that happens to play Xbox. It's backwards compatible fully.
Just like how we're playing 360 games on Xbox One now.
Yes, and the PS4 Pro seems like more of like, hey, here's your iPhone 6S.
Yeah.
It's not the 7. Like
I said, it's
Microsoft
an incremental
skipped.
upgrade.
Like, I think the power order now goes Xbox One, PS4, whatever the Xbox One S,
yeah,
Pro,
yep.
Scorpio.
Yep.
I think that's the tower order.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw this out there. Everyone says I'm like a hater of Microsoft, a Sony fanboy. All
You
stuff,
are Sony.
Nintendo is my favorite fucking company. And you're a hater too. You're a Microsoft man too.
Yeah,
So
I
it goes both ways. I will say this. I am even more impressed now with the Scorpio.
Yeah.
So, I don't really, now that I sort of understand what teraflops are.
Yeah.
The difference, the fact that they have a console that's 3 times stronger than the original Xbox, and the same distance between the regular PS4 and PS4 Pro is the difference between the Pro and the Scorpio. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Thank God for Sony. They're like, we got to get this thing out of here and here. Because Microsoft, we'll see if they do it. They have a chance to just slam dunk right now.
Next E3 is going to be
450.
insane.
If they say the most, which won't happen, because they said it's going to be a high-end console, 450, it's over.
No.
Who wouldn't, unless you're like crazy for the exclusives, who would not buy a Scorpio over that? That's insane.
I'm excited about the Scorpio. But yeah, they had to get the Pro out just to avoid next year's E3 where it's going to be insane.
So I like where all this is going. It seems like Microsoft is saying we're moving more towards a PC-like route where you can Is it confirmed that the Scorpio is upgradable? Or is that just rumors?
That's where all the like leaks and rumors point to, but
okay, so nothing's official yet.
God, that video at the end of Microsoft E3 with
Great
Todd
video.
Howard. Oh,
Don't talk about Todd like that. You know you're getting excited. The fact that he was on it and not Sony's, Microsoft already won.
Yeah.
Just from that.
It was weird. They had a Skyrim clip mixed into all those videos. It was for like 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds it was on there.
That's all it needs. But this is where I'm confused now. Developers, they still have to develop Xbox One for your Scorpio. They still have to develop games for both consoles.
Yes.
Just like with Pro. So why did the developers seem so excited, but they were so like kind of like lackluster with the Pro?
To me, just like with the games, I'm thinking more of like a Xbox 360, Xbox One, how you had the different versions of the game. While like the PlayStation 4 and the PS Pro, I'm thinking like that's an actual mode within the game. So you got to go in there, turn on a mode, and it just changes a few things, lighting, whatever. Yeah. But I'm thinking with the Xbox One and the Scorpio, it's going to be the same game, but there's going to be a lot more differences. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just my processing of it.
Also, I've never seen a crowd less excited.
Oh, dude.
I just want to throw that out there.
Whenever he was showing it, there was like no clapping.
2 claps. Yeah. I was like, this is really awkward.
Yeah, because normally like at the Sony E3s, everybody's like standing up. Like, yeah. I was like, what?
See, I don't want to say this is like a slip up for them because they've been like flawless this year.
Is this their first slip up since in this generation?
But
I think.
Is it a slip up yet? Because we're all comparing it to the Scorpio, but they're going a completely different direction than Microsoft, from what I think.
But that's what people.
It's definitely a low point.
People's perception was like this was going to be like the Scorpio for PlayStation. Then they come out and pretty much announce what the Xbox One S is, except it's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's how many? See, this is where I'm gonna get fucking confused. How many teraflops is the Xbox One S?
I have no idea. I'd have to look.
Okay, yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't really know.
I just know
I
the
love
main
graphics,
difference.
but gameplay is number one for me.
Yeah. The main difference between Xbox One S and the PlayStation 4 Pro is that the PlayStation 4 Pro does native 4K gaming while the Xbox One S does upscale 4K gaming. Both does HDR. So
yeah, I'm scared because they didn't specify what HDR type TV you need.
Yeah.
Microsoft came out and said you need HDR 10. I swear to God, if they say Dolby Vision, I am going to lose my mind.
It reminds me whenever they had the war between Blu-rays and then the HD.
I will be so pissed if they do this. But I want to get more into the different branching pathways that Microsoft and Sony are doing right now.
Yep.
I'm very excited. My wallet's not at all.
No, it's crying.
We're sheep, so you know you're going to keep your pre-order on this. and
what?
you know you're gonna on
Yeah.
the Pro, and you know you're gonna buy the Scorpio,
Yeah.
and you know you're gonna buy the NX because we're sheep and just throw
Yep.
our money and never pay with our wallet or
Nope.
show with our wallet. So Microsoft, for what it sounds like to me, is saying this is your new Scorpio box. If the rumors are true, they're saying there's going to be no more new Xbox. You can just upgrade every, let's say, 4 years if you want.
It's going more towards the iPhone model.
Yeah, there'll never be an Xbox 2.
That's
I
fine
don't
with
think.
me.
Yeah, that's cool. And
Yeah.
PlayStation's we're going the iPhone route where there's going to be the PlayStation 5. And then in 4 years, there'll be the PlayStation 5 Pro. And then the PlayStation 6. So they're staying on a more traditional but hybrid console cycle. And Microsoft's just saying, we're done with that.
Yeah, Microsoft's going back to the roots and developing
Which is
a
good.
PC.
Yes, which I'm fine with. If it works like a console and I don't got to do a bunch of stuff, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's off we're maybe half handheld, half not. I don't even know what they're doing.
No, I think Nintendo's going full handheld this time.
I cannot wait. I was so excited when that leak dropped, by the way.
Dude,
With that,
it
I
looks
was
legit.
so excited.
It looks
I was
legit.
at work, and you sent me the picture, and I was teaching a kid math. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this better be real. And then it wasn't. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
no, but it matches all the leaked
I know.
concept art and everything, and it looked like a real design.
Man, if that slid in, oh my god. Just thinking of, now I know. Now I know it's over. I'm screwed. I got so excited, and now I'm just going to get destroyed.
Well, now we know what we want. Now let's see if they live up to it.
Yes. So, the craziness seems like it's finally ending. We now know what Sony's doing.
Yep.
We have a half idea what Scorpio is.
Well, yep.
It's soon Nintendo. So I'll leave with this question. Are you happy, indifferent, sad with the way not just Pro, but all of them are shaping out? Are you excited with this? Because this is uncharted waters for gaming. There's always been the traditional console cycles. So how are you feeling knowing basically everything we need to know now?
I'm excited that PlayStation. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm excited that they're sticking to the more traditional route. Nintendo's going more towards the handheld route, so I have a handheld there. And then Xbox leaning more towards PC, which I play mainly on my Xbox, so I'm really excited about that. I mean, I'm happy with where everybody's going. Besides, I mean, I was disappointed in the Pro just because I was not expecting something that low. I figured more Scorpio level, but it's just like another console, just like Xbox One S. It's like, okay, great, but it's like, what's completely game changing about it, and it's just not there.
Just like with the Slim, I'm like, who would buy this? It's $100 less.
Yeah.
Who would buy this? So how I'm feeling, I'm very excited. I like where I don't know about Nintendo yet.
Yeah.
I like where
We're
Microsoft's
guessing.
going, and I like where Sony's going. I am not going to hold it against them about this, because all the leaks have said this is not as powerful as Scorpio. All the leaks are basically spot on. They said 4 teraflops, all this stuff.
Yeah, oh god, it just...
I knew when they said dev kits were out and stuff.
Yeah.
When Microsoft blindsided them with that, there's no way they could go back. They're like, well, we're fucked. We
Yeah.
just have to say we're sticking traditional console route. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I love my PS4, and basically what I'm paying for now is a more powerful PS4 that, even though I don't have a 4K TV, is going to up my performance.
Yeah.
Which is great. The only thing I'm mad about is I have to buy a 4K TV now.
Yeah.
HDR. That's the big thing. I don't care
Make
about
sure you
the
get the
consoles.
right one.
But the fact that I have to buy $1,000-some TV just makes me very mad. And I'll send you the thing if you want. I found a website that specifically says what brands use HDR10 and Dolby Vision.
Yeah, you need to send it to me.
I'll send it to you.
Because I was looking at TV the other day. It was like at very select Walmart stores. It was a Samsung 48-inch 4K Ultra HD TV for $298.
Oh man.
Yeah, and there was one, but it was in a store 45 minutes from me. And it was at 9:30 at night. I'm like, I'll pass. I'm like, I'm not even going to try to fight this because I'll get there and then they can't find it. And yeah.
I'm going to wait till I was so pissed I saw that because I was like, oh, 4K TV, it's $800, whatever. Then
Yeah.
I found out the HDR. I was like, what the hell is that? I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it's a specific one. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Let's just make it complicated. So, man, my wallet's not happy right now.
No.
Whoo, boy.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get the TV. That's
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to wait. This is why I'm happy the Pro boosts my 1080p TV. Because at least
it'll still
I'll
look
get better
good.
performance.
Yeah.
And I can just wait until Scorpio comes out. That's my plan.
Yeah.
Get this, enjoy the boost. When Scorpio comes out, just suck it up and just drop the money on the TV and the Scorpio. There.
Hopefully the TVs came down some, or you can get
Yes.
like a year-old model and still be happy.
So that's basically our reaction to the PS4 Pro. I'm not even going to say the PlayStation meeting because we didn't even talk about the games they showed.
Yeah.
All the Horizon looks fucking awesome, like usual.
If I throw this up on YouTube, you will have watched all the videos by
Yes.
now, I'm sure.
But just so you know, they showed a little trailer. They'll all be on Gaming Treehouse. GamingTreehouse.com. Horizon video showed like a 3-minute video. They showed like a 15-game countdown thing where it was like Watch Dogs, Uncharted, Spider-Man. They showed 3 minutes of Mass Effect Andromeda, which I was kind of disappointed in, which we will talk about on Friday, by the way.
We'll be getting more footage too on November 7th.
Very excited, and 7th day. And they showed Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which looks cool.
Yeah, it looked really, really good.
Can't wait to see what Battlefield looks like. Oh my god. I hate Battlefield, but I'm excited.
That's what I'm probably not playing tonight's Battlefield. Dude, it's so good. Can't really talk about it Friday.
I don't want to start talking about Battlefield. So I'll hold my tongue. So thank you for listening.
Yep.
Let us know what you think about the PS4 Pro, the Scorpio, the NX. If you like the direction the gaming is heading, we are in uncharted water. We are like Nathan Drake. Uncharted water. We're exploring. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know which TV we'll have in the year. No idea.
We don't know anything. We might not even use the TV. What if they're like, it's
virtual reality.
HoloLens. What? Which we gotta talk about that on Friday. Jesus. Alright, before we get off track, thank you for listening. Keep gaming, guys.
See y'all later.
Later.